We are going to make lemonade out of lemons since we basically came down here.
We are Hard Knot Life and we love traveling adventures and selling. We decided to sell almost everything we owned and leave the 9 to 5 in Canada for the adventure of a lifetime, selling where the wind takes us. We bought a boat thinking it wasn't gonna be a project boat, and after 2 months of working on the hard, we realized how much work it needed. We finally set sail and made our way to and through the ICW and beyond. Follow our adventures every Sunday and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new episode.
Good morning, ladies and gents. Today is a beautiful day in North Miami and we are going to make lemonade out of lemons. Since we basically came down here and got stuck at that bridge, we found ourselves in a beautiful anchorage. There's a beach and well spaced out boats. It looks like there's a lot to do here, so we're going to make good use of our time here and get our paddleboard pumped up for the first time. Well, first time since testing it out in Jordan Harbor of Ontario. Yeah, this is going to be our day. You get a good sense if you're in good shape or not pumping this up. I don't know if I explained it much, but because we can't go out an outlet here, or out an inlet, and that bridge is too low, we are actually having to go back to Fort Lauderdale. And since we have to go back there and we're in a beautiful spot here, I figure we're gonna wait here and enjoy the area a bit first. So we're gonna go for a little paddleboard, and this is something interesting. Last night I tried to anchor and it didn't catch. Pulled the anchor back up and this fishing rod was wedged inside the anchor, so we know why it didn't work the first run. Now I gotta find somewhere to dispose of that. So yeah, this is where we're gonna be going.
As you can see, we're gonna go for a paddleboard, and you might ask, what do I have on my forehead?
I'm asking that question.
I had a headache since yesterday because of what happened. I guess the stress gave me a headache. My dad told me that ground nutmeg, salt, olive oil, or whatever oil you have, you mix it up together and put a dot on your forehead, the headache will go away. So I did that, and guess what, people? The headache is gone. So that's a nice natural remedy for a headache. Ground nutmeg, salt, and oil. Mix it up together and put a dot on your forehead and your headache will go away. So enjoy the paddleboard ride and see you soon.
There you go. Yeah. I'm the freaker outer.
You are.
I am. Admittedly. Everyone's panicking. I've always got like the responsibility of our lives in my hands. So. Duct tape. I thought it was broken. We got a mess car already.
Where are we going? That one? Ooh, we go faster like this, eh? Let's go fast. People, this definitely worth going back all the way to Fort Lauderdale. This is an oasis.
The
Look
flowers are
how
kind of
beautiful this is.
You see it?
See the movement in the
Must have
water?
gone like right over it. Didn't even see it.
Yeah. Probably. He has to come out soon. It's taking so long. Ah! Right
There it
there.
is.
Yeah.
It's under the branch.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I see it now. So while Mike is taking the sun, I'm paddling. He needs some sunburn on his skin, so.
Those are massive kites over on the ocean beach. I can't see them on the display, but in person they look really big. Alright, day 2 of the installation of our water maker. I've got this mounted here. I notched this out so it can go back and be square because it was never properly squared. What I want is this up here, out of the way. I don't want this to be a centerpiece. This is our control panel without the front on it. I want this to be mounted up here, out of the way, close to everything. But it won't fit because this is here. So what I'm going to use is some of this stock and fit a piece here to bump it out. Use it as a frame so I get it rigid from here, and then mount it onto there. So let's get this cut proper. Ta-da!
Obviously.
Here it is, notched out. I gotta go around here, and there's a little 45 down there. So this will bolt onto here, and be nice and rigid. And now this can go all the way up here, out of the way. Beautiful. I may even do a support on the other side, but there will be a divider going in here for an air conditioner later, which is going to be where all this stuff is. Stay tuned and we'll get this all mounted up. Just like that. Perfect. There it is. All screwed in place now. Nice and pretty tight fit up there, so I can still have access to those deck washout station. And I'm going to continue here. Get some more supports and get that face screwed in. Alright, one last little support here. Everything's screwed in from behind. And now this can get screwed in here. It's right up and out of the way. Cover goes on here. All the controls are on the cover. Alright. There it is, installed with all the controls, mounted with 2 square posts, and ready to start hooking things up. There's a lot of hooking up to do. You can see over here, everything in this box has got to get installed. And it is a full box. So now I'm connecting the auto flush unit. So this opens a valve and flushes through the carbon filter and then goes through the RO system. In case there's any chlorine in your tanks, this eliminates the chlorine before it flushes through your system to clean it. So I just installed another bracket here and gonna make all these connections. Okay, fast forwarding a bit, I made all the connections on the back here. I tied off all the extra wires on the inside of the box. Got my pre-filter plumbed, a carbon filter plumbed. Everything inside of here is running out. There was not enough water line, so I spliced different line to the water line to get it long enough, and then I'll have to do that again probably to go to our tanks. But yeah, as soon as I put this camera down, I can put this cover on. This is what it's going to look like. I'm going to clean up all the wires. There I have the control panel, the filters. All this will get tied up there nice and neat. The motor's back there. Same thing, I'll tuck away these wires, and I'm going to plumb it into the water tanks next.
This is the park's beach. It has shallow water and it's wonderful for families and kids of all ages. We had a wonderful time at this anchorage, but we are so excited because we're getting ready to go and jump to the Bahamas. Come with us next week to see what happens.